Okay, today we are going to learn how to complete the square to find the stationary points of any quadratic that's thrown at you. It's essentially very simple, but I'll start with the basics. First, let's cover what a stationary point is. Stationary point is where the gradient of a line equals 0. So that's a descending gradient, that's a positive gradient, but here at this point here, we can see the gradient is essentially 0. This could also be represented by a flat line, as shown there. So let's get into it. We'll start by just an example quadratic. So let's go with y is equal to x squared plus 6x plus 4. I apologise for any bad handwriting. I hope you can make out what it says. So essentially, we need to start, to complete the square, we need to start by focusing on this box here. This is basically the meat of the equation, which will help us solve the rest of it. So essentially, what you have to do is you need to halve this bit, well, make it an x, sorry, don't halve it, you make it x, put it in a bracket, and it's this part that you need to halve, so we make that plus 3. Just forget about that the x is there. We'll come back to that later. So essentially, when you expand that now, this equals x squared plus 3x, and then times it out again, be another 3x, so we can simplify to 6x. And then 3 times 3 is plus 9. Now then, this, as you can see, clearly does not equal this equation, because we still have this bit here. So essentially what you have to do is you have to look at your equation that you've made from your thing and see how do we make it that. So in this case we've got plus 9 and there's plus 4 above. So all you need to do is minus 5 from this equation here. So your finished equation once for completing the square is y equals x plus 3 brackets squared, and then to get from plus 9 to 4 we minus 5. Now then, why, you're asking, have we completed the square? This is because within the bracket we can get the x coordinate, so the x coordinate is the opposite sign of whatever this is, so in this case it's minus 3 for our x coordinate, and the other bit here, that gives us the y coordinate. However, that is just left as it is, so the y coordinate is minus 5. And that is the stationary point where the gradient equals 0. Thank you for watching. I hope this has been very informative, and I hope you can now find your stationary points.